What's up, Cam fam? Thanks for joining us for this episode of EverMore with EverLore. Uriah was supposed to just seamlessly jump right in there.
My bad. There's a delay, Cam
practice
fam.
this, Cam fam.
That's right. Okay, Cam fam, thanks for joining us with another installment of EverMore with EverLore. We're glad to see you. Right now we're playing EverLore, as you can tell, which is a classless and levelless game. Where you can be, there you go. Look at that. That's right. But yes, it's a classless and levelless game where you can be who you want to be, and tell all your friends about it. Check us out on ManChild Ltd, on ManChildLTD.com, YouTube ManChild Ltd, and then check us at EverLore Game on our Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. So with that being said, Cam fam, we got some roles to start with before we even get into the recap.
Pray for us, Cam fam.
yes. Cam fam, they have been crossing their fingers, hoping that they get some really good roles. Right now, we'll start with Belac, who just acquired a proficiency. So go ahead and roll that D12 for me.
Okay.
Okay, and that's
12.
A 12?
Yes.
All right. Well, it looks like, all right, you got it then.
All right.
That. So,
I am using prodigy. Okay.
There you go.
Yes.
Okay. So we'll start. We'll start for the sake of just convenience. We'll start with Anthony, who is given roles to the Bloodstar to go ahead and roll for his newly found 400 EP barrier he's broken. So go ahead and roll 1d8 for me.
Caleb, I'm not going to put any pressure on you. I won't blame you if you get a roll that's not superb.
3.
It's a 3? Okay,
Yeah.
and Anthony, why don't you go ahead and tell Cam fam what that D8 is for?
Okay, that D8 is for, well, my character hit 400 EP. So we're rolling to see what goes up on my character sheet, stuff like my vitality and my to hit.
Okay, and what specifically is the D8 for?
The D8 specifically is for.
Or do you want to? You want to phone a friend?
You got it.
It's for your. I'm going to pass this off to Caleb.
No.
I am doing the rolls for him.
This is on you.
Okay, this is on me. Yeah. There's vitality, there's vestment, and hit.
Those are your 3 choices. So what is the D8 for?
Wait, did I not say vestment?
Yeah, but what's the D8 specifically for?
Oh, the D8 specifically is for the vitality.
There we go.
Nice.
All right. So now, Caleb, I'll need you to roll me 2 D6s.
Okay. Plus 3 vitality. I'm not going to complain. That actually gets me even to. Nope, I'm at 53. A 2. Okay.
And then one more. Oh, and a 1. A 2 and 1. Okay, so
I told you I used all my luck on the 12.
I'm over here getting nervous, guys.
Oh
man,
I need to go down.
While we're Go ahead, Stitch. Tell Cam fam what the D6s are for.
Oh, the D6s. One is going to either be for hit, and the other one will be for vestment. So he
unfortunately, he did not get some high rolls, so he'll have to choose between that 2 and 1 to determine where he's going to put that. But yeah,
last time
that is
I got a 2 and a 2.
It's rough. It's slim picking. Go ahead, Bloodstar. Go ahead and oversee.
Okay. All right. I'm going to roll, and I am not going to say what they are.
Good luck.
That hurt.
I'm going to close my eyes. Oh, don't say it. What is it? Oh, no.
Wow. What happened?
He got a 1.
Go ahead, Bloodstar. Tell Cam fam what he rolled. Let's start with the D8.
So, my D8 was a 2.
Oh,
Ugh.
My D1, the D1 was a 1, and my other D1 was a 1.
Oh! Oh,
So
wow.
that really,
Damn,
really
man.
sucks.
Wait, your
Damn,
D1?
fam. Wow. Wow. That's unfortunate.
That
Wait, did
really
you say
sucks.
a D1?
what question,
Yeah.
Anthony?
You said that was a D1. That's like a one-sided dice,
Well,
right?
D6. His D6s were both 1.
Oh!
Yeah. Wow.
That is
You know,
That
that's
is-
what you get for being such hobby than us, okay?
Wow.
what?
Wow.
I mean,
Oh man.
I only did better than Matatopa by 1, and I'm like
Um,
3 EP behind him.
Wow.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
that's hard.
That's crazy.
Like
Really?
father,
I
like
12.
son.
really
All
sucks.
right.
I
Well,
rolled a 12.
He's good. He's
in
good.
light
I'm
of
good,
these
I'm happy.
events, let's go ahead and get to the recap. So we don't have to linger on the sadness that is
Oh man.
just
Yeah.
transpired.
Let's,
Wow.
So let's who's gonna attempt for the recap of last week?
Yeah, give me a second. I'm trying to recoup, guys.
I got you. No, we understand.
Oh.
Oh,
I'm always down for a good recap.
okay. So we got one person.
I mean, my recap probably won't be good. I don't remember.
Well,
most
that's
last
it.
week,
We
so.
only got one person going for it.
I
No,
wasn't
no,
here.
I'll try for it.
I need
Okay.
food to make me feel
2.
better.
Oh.
No, you're not gonna try, Anthony.
No, I'm too distraught.
All right. Okay. All
Oh.
right. I don't know, man. You guys are just letting EP go by the wayside. But all right.
Plus, I didn't have anything written down from last time.
So, Bloodstar, you'll be 1-2. Matatopa, you will be 3-4. I got a 3.
Dang it. All right.
that's-
Man. Okay. Last time on EverLore. All right.
Take a deep breath.
I'm just saying, guys, I gotta compose myself.
Right.
Dang it, that just threw me all off.
Matatopa's
You're
gonna
welcome.
need ale.
Okay, so the start of last week, we woke up. We were in the sort of general store tavern called the Gallows, and that was it was run by a Natari, and so Matatopa went down to see about trying to do some meditation, just to sort of figure out some things that's going on, and he was advised to go into a certain room. And they went down the hall, and the room actually was like a magical room. So when he stepped in, he saw all kind of different like trees and well, not at first, but it was just like different area. Anyway, Kaliff came down, joined him a little bit. They did some meditating. Afterward, Matatopa just started to try to train Kaliff a little bit, and was
Is
whooping
that
up
what
on
you
him
call
some.
child abuse?
Well, I'm just saying, hey,
Yeah, you only cut
All
my
I did is beat
Achilles
you a
heel.
little.
right? But then the rest of the guys wanted to purchase some stuff, so they were trying to buy some items, and Rasitlian and Belac got into a little bit of a tiff because Rasitlian was trying to buy something. Belac didn't like the haggling, so they got into it. We eventually got a map, and so we left there. We're several days away from the Chaluk'Sen territory, and Kaliff or Belac had mentioned, hey, it's, my birthday was a couple weeks ago. So we have stopped for the night, and we're trying to just do a little bit of something for celebration. So we each sort of went hunting. Matatopa and Stitch, we went to a river, and we were trying to concentrate and do some fishing, but Stitch just kept yap 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 yap.
That's not me at all.
And so his talking, I'm sure, scared all the fish away. So we didn't get any fish. But Matatopa did get his present, which at the point he picked up 13 stones. One of them is like a blood red type of stone. And then we're on our way back. Rasitlian was asked to follow Belac, who went out hunting with Chaluk'Sen. And at first, Rasitlian was trying to be stealthy, and I think he even maybe used concealment. But Belac used magic called blind sight and was able to see him a little bit. But I believe that's where we left off.
Okay.
No, I did not use that.
Anyone want to add anything that he may have missed, or something?
Good Lord.
Yes.
Okay.
I do. So last time he skipped over Vandra and Kaliff went out hunting, and Vandra ended up they stumbled upon a deer. Wait, is that the butter? Yeah, and so Vandra decided to paralyze it, but then Kaliff went up and tried to scare it, and he was confused as to why it didn't work. And so that was a thing. They eventually killed it, and now they're bringing it back. And Rasitlian, after being seen, he noticed that he was seen, and he teleported up to me and startled me, and so I tried to cut him, reflectively, not because I wanted to cut him that much.
Okay. All right. Matatopa, I'll give you 2 for the recap. Bloodstar, we'll give you 1.
Okay.
For that. So yeah, as they say, Camp M, we were all out hunting. We did leave off with Reaper and the Bloodstar, and Chaha'o in the sort of forest-y area that they're in. So let's go ahead and pick up right where we left off. Bloodstar, what's going on? What you doing?
Well, we had just found tracks, so I was just following Chaha'o because he was following the tracks.
Okay. Just go ahead and roll insight for me.
Is it nighttime?
It is night.
Okay. So then it would be 20.
20?
Yes.
Okay, so you're just moving along, following Chaha'o. Let's go ahead and cut to Matatopa and Stitch making their way back to camp. What you guys doing?
Well, apparently I'm talking too much, so I'm gonna be quiet now.
Yeah, I did ask that of you, to practice your being oneness with the forest. Thank you.
That's funny. That's funny.
As we are walking, Matatopa is going to try to stealth away to see if Stitch can find me.
Okay.
And okay, I rolled a 28.
So, Stitch, you would.
I have to roll insight.
Yeah.
Oh, dang! I got a 23.
Okay, so you're walking along, and suddenly you notice that while you were just really focusing on trying to be quiet, that Matatopa suddenly got really quiet, and you look over, and he, along with the map, is no longer there.
Oh wow. Okay.
Just sorry, just one clarification. I am gonna keep him in line of sight so I don't actually lose him.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just
fine.
trying to.
Okay. So then I'm going to I'm gonna try to roll like maybe survival to see if I can see any foot tracks or footprints as to where he went.
Okay.
I got it for survival. Not bad. 27.
Okay, so he was, he must have been like really light on his toes or something, because he was really just out of there. You see, as you're like looking for something, you see some like faint impression, and you're like, that's
Okay. Well,
So
how far am I from the rest of the party or like our campsite?
so you guys from the campsite, you guys went to a near body of water.
Okay.
So I would say that the campsite maybe like 3/4 of a mile out. Like you guys aren't super far from it, but you're not super close.
Okay.
Makes sense. And it's like it's foresty area, so it's not like you're gonna look and just see the campsite.
And it's nighttime too.
It is nighttime.
Lovely.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to. I don't know what I'm going to do then. I guess I'll start trying to walk slowly back towards the camp. See if I can listen out for him, perhaps.
Roll me a survival, because you weren't holding the map. Actually,
Oh.
roll me learning.
Learning. Okay. Learning. 16.
Okay, no. Then just go ahead and roll me a survival.
Survival. I got a 25.
Okay. You're walking in a direction. You kind of feel like the camp may be this way.
Matatopa is going to ready weapon, and I'm going to use my ability and step into the shadows and try to step out like right next to him, and launch an attack.
Okay.
With
go ahead and roll.
Flat of my blade.
Clapping
Roll
everything.
to hit.
Roll what?
Roll
Okay.
your to hit.
That was 53.
Does that hit you?
53? Yeah, it definitely hit me. Yes.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I was just doing it with the flat of my blade, so I wasn't trying to like harm him. Do you want me to roll anything for damage or?
Yeah. Roll me a prowess.
Okay.
Wow.
All right, that is 16.
16?
Yeah.
Okay. And then just go ahead and roll damage for me real quick. And
All right. My roll was a 6. Do you want me to add anything? Do you want me to add it up?
Go give me your total.
Okay. 16. That'd be 18.
Okay, so you take 8 points of damage.
Okay.
As you feel most of the flat of the blade, but maybe it gets caught on your skin or something. So there's a little bit of a cut on you, but you feel the flat of a blade on you that hits.
And
all right.
I'm going to say we need to strive to always be prepared. And I'm going to do one more mock swipe at him.
Okay.
Oh, I wrote the wrong thing. Roll my 8. 52.
Okay, yeah. Does that hit you?
Yeah, but wait a minute. So he hit me one time, and he say something to me, and then he gonna hit me again. Can I respond the next time he hit me? I see him hit me. Can I block, dodge, hit, do something? I mean, I'm not gonna stand there. Come on now.
You can both roll impulse to see who does first after you talk.
I rolled an 11, so I'm at 25.
Oh, dang, I'm at 25 too. Wait, no. 27.
Okay, so you have a quick second. You see after he talks, he's going back to try and swipe at you. What are you gonna do?
Okay, then I am going to hit him with my palm, like kind of smack him.
Okay, so you'll just gonna step into. Okay, so go ahead and roll your to hit, and we've already established that you are going to hit at the same, or almost the same time.
Okay.
Okay. So my hit, and I'm using my touch for the hit. What am I using? What's my stat?
It's your MAB. You're just trying to hit him, right?
Yeah. Okay. Do 48 hit?
That will hit.
Okay, so roll your damage. Now, are you pulling any punches or what's going on?
No,
here?
just lightly. I mean, again, he kind of tapped me.
Okay, so roll your damage.
Okay. 12.
Okay, so and then you, Matatopo, go ahead and roll your damage.
All right. 13, 15.
Okay, so as that's happening, let me just explain to Cam Fam what just transpired. So out of the shadows, Matatopa steps out with the flat of his sword, hits Stitch, and just a little bit. It was a little shaky when he tried to hit with the flat, so he got a little bit of a cut. This time around, he tells Stitch, we should always be prepared. And as soon as that happens, Stitch notices the slight, look in your eye as you, begin to prep yourself for the second hit. And Stitch rushes into you, hits you square in the chest with a palm for 7 damage, and you hit him again for 8.
For 8? Okay.
Anything you want to say, Stitch?
Yeah.
Matatopa?
I want to say, as warriors, we must always be ready.
Okay.
Impressive. As I swing one more time.
That's hilarious.
So that's 56.
Dang, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that hit.
Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. Prowess is 25 for prowess. And damage would be 16.
Okay, so you said your prowess was what?
25.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So this time you have a way steadier grip on the blade as you're hitting him with the flat of it. So you hit him for 3.
3? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And then I am going to stand and just put my blade away.
Okay. How you feeling about that, Stitch?
Oh, I'm going to respond. So as he put his blade away, I'm going to slap him again.
Okay. Roll me impulse. Actually, roll me insight, Matatopa.
Imagine
Okay.
you got a double 1.
28.
Okay. And then both of you guys roll me impulse again.
27.
And man, 25.
Okay. So you, with your eyes, realize that he's not stopping. But your eyes catch it before your body can move.
Okay.
And so go ahead and roll your to hit, Stitch.
All right. Oh, dang, this is not good. It's only a 43.
Okay.
That does not hit.
Oh.
So miraculously, with that quick impulsive sight, you dodge right out of the way of a second palm.
I laugh at you. Shall we get back?
That's funny.
Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's get back. Oh, dang.
Okay. So then we'll cut to Kaliff and Vandra. Dude, this thing is kind of heavy.
Yeah, mate. You sure we can carry it back?
Oh no, we've got this. Come on, man. It's us.
All right, mate. If you insist. I feel like I'm missing a little bit of my jab. Sorry, we do what?
Wait, what did you say?
Like a jab, like your strength.
Oh, gotcha.
It's slang.
No, I got it. I'm just Vandra saying.
30s.
All right.
But okay.
Right.
Yeah, wait, we should head back. I'm really excited to cook this up. I wonder what else they'll bring.
Oh, yeah, totally. Beloc's going to love this. Oh, I'm willing to bet.
You know what, though?
What?
Before we go back, I think I want to go ahead and look for some herbs and maybe not any berries this time. I'm looking for some herbs and stuff.
Oh, all right. I could help you with that. While we're searching for that, I wanted to bring something up with you.
Oh, okay.
All right. So check it. Anybody can just, and then, we'll do this while we're searching for the herbs if you want.
Yes. So I'm going to go ahead. Let's both of us roll insight and survival.
Insight or survival?
No, both. Insight and survival.
Okay, sick.
Okay.
For insight, I got 26. And for survival, I hit that 25.
So I got an 11 and 8. So my insight was a 20. My survival was 30.
Oh, yeah.
You're able to pick up some, oh, look at these plants over here. They kind of look edible, whatever.
Right.
And I'll go inspect them and we'll start collecting stuff. While we're talking, what are we talking about?
All right. So, Vandra, anybody can, find a big animal and slap it up on the table. What I'm thinking is we have to present this food like it's a real dinner. So what I'm thinking is we can use these herbs and sort of decorate it a little bit, like how you would see a pig with like a apple in its mouth. And while we're doing that, I could use the spell I've learned likewise, and I could dance around the food a little bit and make a show out of it.
That seems a little weird, but if you think the Bloodstar would like it, I guess. I was kind of thinking that the Bloodstar and I would both cook the foods.
I was thinking of maybe presenting it, but if you don't think the idea is good, we can scrap it.
I'll tell you what. How about we do present it, but we'll do it on some smaller game. Maybe we should hunt for something else.
Would you like to?
I guess maybe something small, like a rabbit or a squirrel or something.
Yeah,
something that you can take care of. I don't think I can handle a whole deer by myself in terms of cooking.
I mean, there was another trail back there, right?
Yeah. Well, I've got the herbs that I need. You know what? While we hunt for the, I'm hoping for a squirrel or rabbit.
Right.
I guess we could get some berries for some infused water.
Oh, yeah, that sounds great.
Okay.
Right.
So let's go.
We're gonna take this deer back first, though, right?
Yeah. Let's take it back first. So let's roll our
Would that be endurance or strength?
No, let's roll our prowess. I'm sorry.
Oh, prowess. That works as well.
Yeah. And I'm casting bear strength on us.
Okay, sick. That's what, +5 to strength? Or
yeah.
Oh, +5 to strength. Sick. Okay, because I rolled a 1.
Oh, dude.
That would be
okay.
That would be a 30.
You said 33?
Yeah.
Okay, I rolled 36. Yeah, so we should be good.
Oh no! Wait, no. Is that a 7? Nope, that's a 2. Oops. Okay, I should clear that up. Okay, so that was not a 33. That was a 28.
Okay, I rolled a 36. So 36 and 28. Okay, we're not moving like we were before, but we're still able to carry the deer.
Right, I got a 1 on that prowess roll.
No, it's okay. It's whatever, you know, we live, you know. So let's smash up to the Bloodstar. Bloodstar, you've been following the trail. Go ahead and roll.
He's not. Oh, okay.
Let's go ahead and roll insight for you.
Good talk.
Yeah.
So, Vandra, these batteries.
Right. Bloodstar, you good?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me insight.
So that's gonna be a 23.
23?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're just moving along, you and let's see what Rasitlian. Oh, his insight is okay. So that, and then let's go ahead and try. Okay, so you're just moving along, everything's fine, and then out of nowhere you hear Chaha'o go. And then she stops. And then continues on the trail.
I'm just gonna like whisper, "What was that?"
There's a foul scent in the air.
Probably just Rasitlian.
Okay. So now you guys come across. Hold on. Odd or even?
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
I'm gonna have to go with even.
Even? Okay. So you come across 2 boars.
Big bet. That's what I was hoping for. Boars. Okay, so how big are they? Like in comparison to me, 3'1" person.
Odd or even?
Please be big. Well, I'm gonna have to say even.
Okay. One is about, like, it's a little shorter than you, but it's close relative to your size. One is about 5 feet tall.
Big bet.
5 feet tall?
I'm gonna say to Cha'o, you take the little one. I'll go for the big boy. And then I'm just gonna.
And Cha'o will look at you and go, "That is not for the. That is for the not alphas." As she sniffs towards the smaller boar.
And then I'm going to cast bear strength. And can I cast? Yeah, I guess I could. Bear strength and clay armor on me, and Chaha'o.
Chaha'o?
And go in.
Okay, yeah. So you'll see.
Oh yeah.
You'll see the magic work, and then like your armor will turn from clay to like just straight up muddy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you'll go ahead and roll for that. And then you feel the magic from bear strength. But when you look at Chaha'o, you don't see her covered in earth or even mud or anything of that nature.
Okay.
So while you do that, go ahead and roll impulse for me. Okay,
got
good.
You.
Good.
Nat 12.
Fantastic, because so did Chaha'o rolled a nat 12.
That's gonna be 30.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So So as you see those numbers, Chaha'o tells you that the small one is for the not alpha. And Chaha'o will dart toward the big boar. Oh my gosh. Let's go ahead and do. So Chaha'o nips at one of the boar's like legs, like in the heel area of the boar, and just like as soon as that happens, her jaws clamp down on it, and it just like snaps that leg.
Wow.
And you hear the boar just like yelp, like you've never heard of her make that noise before.
As I see that, I'm just gonna think little one's for small alpha, for not alpha. Okay.
It is
and
now
then
your
I'm
turn.
just gonna bolt for it and swing. So that'll. Is it gonna get a fortune strike?
Mm-hmm. But it does not hit.
Not too great. It's a 46.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Okay, good.
Yeah, that 46 will hit.
No. So that's 16 damage.
Okay.
Going again.
All right.
Same thing. 16 damage. Going again. 43.
They're going after the small one?
Yeah.
That'll hit.
Okay, great. 16 damage.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Those are like you're actually hitting with your sword, right?
Yeah, I'm just cutting it. I'm trying not to like.
How do you want to do this?
Okay, so I wanna. The whole time I want to be like cautious, so I'm trying to make it so that later it'll be easier for me to like skin it and everything, but I'm also trying not to like damage anything that I can cook. So I'll like so I'll just cut anywhere where I was already gonna cut, and then I guess I'll decapitate it.
Okay. So you do that. So the boar that Chaha'o is on is like trying to regain balance and knocks Chaha'o a little bit. But Chaha'o regains her footing and sort of slides back a little bit and starts charging back at the boar. Jeez. Okay. And so then she takes out another leg, but this time the leg comes clean off.
Dang.
Nice.
In her mouth. It is now your turn.
I don't know if I want to steal or kill. No. Okay. I'm just gonna let her do her thing. And then I'm just gonna get to work on the boar. Like do everything, like strip it, and then
The boar, as it's going down, sort of knocks his head over. He's fallen over, but he knocks his head over, and Chaha'o takes a big blow. She yelps a little when she takes that hit. But now that the boar is grounded, Chaha'o will use that opportunity to strike. Okay. And will claw. Okay. So Chaha'o ends up. Okay. So Chaha'o ends up like running back at the boar, pouncing on it while it's laying down, and starts clawing and gnawing at it in the gut region. And you're just gonna let this go on.
I'm just gonna say not too much. I have to save some of it to cook.
Go ahead and roll input.
11, 29.
So go ahead and say that.
Try not to do too much. I need some of that to cook.
Chaha'o will spit out part of the boar and go, "Oh, we do not dine now?"
No. Sorry. This is for
It's fresh.
this is supposed to be for Wahuru. You want the little one?
Little one is for not.
Hold on, if I whatever.
What's going on, Nene?
Anyway, whatever. Keep doing what you're doing. I don't really care.
Okay. So she'll just be chomping down on the boar.
Yeah.
Let's smash cut to
No, hold on.
Montoppa and Stitch. Go
I
ahead.
need to do one more thing real quick, and then I'll be done. So,
Okay.
dang it, David's still with me. So I'm going to say to Cha'o, I'm gonna cast Portal Breach back to the campsite, just to be quicker. So then I'm going to Portal Breach under the boar so that it falls down, like the little boar, so that it falls down, like in the campsite, and then say to Cha'o, if you go through here, it'll be quicker then. And then
Okay. All right. So you guys, here's the thing.
Check out, pull up that spell Portal Breach and see how many people you can have go through that with you.
It's 2.
Only 2.
Okay, so you're carrying the boar and you're going to drop down with it?
What? No. I wanted the
Because
boar
otherwise,
and
then,
you
again?
and the boar would count as the 2.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if you're carrying it, then you can do that. But otherwise, that's 3 going through that portal.
Oh. Okay, then. I'm going to pick up the boar and walk through.
Roll prowess.
Easy. That's not... Okay, so I'm not going to do that. So 22.
That's with your bear strength?
No, it is not. 26.
7. Bear strength is +5.
Oh, then 27, yeah.
So with that small boar, you're kind of dragging it. So you guys go through, but it's not really, you're not carrying it. But that's okay. You end up at the campsite, and Reed will come out of the bushes and say, "I can't believe it just left you behind." And you can go ahead and make 2 portals. One for Chaha'o and the boar that she is ripping into, and one for him to get back into the campsite. So the 3 of you guys will appear back in campsite. We will smash cut to Montoppa and Stitch, who are approaching the campsite, and you see one huge boar laying on the ground, getting ripped apart by a wolf, and 2 halflings standing there, one tending to a smaller boar, and one standing there.
Wow, good job. Do you need help carrying that?
I'll be fine.
I see you guys had better success than we did.
Yes. What did you get?
Nothing.
Oh.
Unfortunately, stealth is not in this one's purview, as I typed
Yes.
Stitch.
Yes, I'm well aware of that.
Yes, his talking, I guess, scared away all of our fish.
I just wanted to enlighten you.
Yes, but
I say? I said I used enlightenment.
You did.
And he said,
I'm going to go ahead and set about sort of setting up the camp a little bit, trying to pull like dead logs and stuff over so that we can have something to sit on, things like that.
Just give me, I'm assuming you're not doing it alone, are you?
No, I'm helping out. I help out.
Okay, so
Well,
one of you guys give me insight, one give me a survival, and then both of you give me prowess.
Give you what?
Prowess.
All right.
When I finish with the boar, I'll go and see if they need any help.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, do I have to roll?
Which one you rolling for, man?
I'll do the survival.
Okay.
So my roll on that was an 18.
Okay.
My insight is a 29.
Okay. So you guys are able to find, some wood and logs and things or whatever you, things to kind of help with a campsite.
Okay.
With your survival roll, you will look at them, make sure there's like no poison ivy or something like that on them. And then go ahead and give me your prowess so you guys can lug the materials back.
Okay. It is 19.
Okay.
15.
All right. So you guys are carrying some things back. Some of the stuff seems a little too heavy for just the two of you, but you're carrying some of the things that you were looking for and gathering back.
Question. What do I roll
what's up?
for the boar?
Go ahead and start. Go ahead and start. Like trying to chop it up and get like filleted and stuff like that. Let's see. Do you have like field dressing or something like that?
I don't think I do.
Or anatomy?
Okay. Do you have survival tactics or like anatomy?
I have anatomy.
Okay, you have anatomy?
Yeah.
I will make you roll a learning and
that's gonna be bad. Okay.
A learning and a survival.
Oh, come on, both of those are bad. Hey, 11. 16 for the learning.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
And 21 for the survival.
Okay.
I just rolled an 11.
So you were with that learning roll, you're kind of thinking back to when you've seen how chefs sort of prepare some of their food, and how like you've been traveling with Wahuru for a while. So how Vandra has sometimes filleted some of the things that he's gotten, or like cut up different parts of the meat and stuff. And then with that knowledge of anatomy, you kind of get an idea that this is where big bones are. This stuff isn't really edible. Like I wouldn't want to eat these parts. It's a very generalized idea, but you're making your way. It's just taking a while. So while that is happening, you guys are coming back doing that. Kaliff, let us roll.
All right.
Insight and survival.
All right. Well, dang.
My
For
insight is
insight,
garbage.
my insight is a 29,
Okay, fantastic. Because mine was 14.
and my
but
survival
mine was
is
31.
Oh, well, you blew mine out the water. I got a 24.
Fantastic. So we are working together. We find our berries. We happen across. Let's see. I'll let you choose odd or even.
All right. Usually what I do is I like imagine a statue in my head and I figure out whether it's good or bad. And if it's bad, we go odd, and if we go good, it's even. And right now I'm seeing even.
Okay, so we happen across a rabbit. And then Vandra, let's see. Let's roll our impulse. I'll roll the ones.
Right.
Jeez.
Oh,
we lucked
well.
out.
16.
Okay. You go before me.
I rolled a 1.
I rolled a 1.
Wow.
That's nice. Okay. All right. So we come across a rabbit. How far is it?
It's hopping in sort of a clearing. It's about 50 feet away.
Okay. So if it's 50 feet away, are we stealthing already, or should I go ahead and roll stealth?
We have not started stealthing.
Okay, I'll go ahead and like, start to get down kind of in the grass and stealth.
Okay.
Ooh, an 11. That feels so good. I got a 26.
Okay. It does not notice you.
All right, sick. And then I guess I'll try and move in a little bit closer. No, I think I already used my spells. Nope, that's MAPR. How much APR would it be to stealth?
2.
2? Okay. I wouldn't have enough this round to cast the spell. Besides, if I stealth, that would be APR, right?
Yeah, well, it depends. If you were to use magic, then whichever one's the lowest is what we would be using no matter what.
Okay, alright. Next round, No, I'm not going to be stupid and use magic. I'll just go APR. Okay, so I'm stealthing, and then I'm going to try and move in a little bit closer.
Okay? Is that all you're doing?
Actually, no. I'm going to take my spear out. I'm going to ready weapon my spear.
Okay. Vandra, let's see. He is going to go ahead and cast grab.
Right.
I rolled. Well, it doesn't matter because it rolled a 2. And added that one. Yeah, so the grab is successful. It is now your turn.
All right, sick. I'm gonna look for. Well, I wouldn't know. Would I know if it's grabbed?
Yeah, I mean, I'm casting grab.
Okay. All right, sick. I guess I'll move in, and then I'll like go. I'll just make myself clear, I guess, because if it's grabbed, it can't move. I'll move up to the rabbit. I'll take out. Do I have a knife?
Why are you guys going so hard on the rabbit? Just kill it. Just like stab it.
Oh hey! I'm gonna make it clear I'm there. I'm gonna use my spear by like the head end. I'm gonna try and comfort the rabbit so it has a nice death. I'm going to. I guess I'll just kill it really quick with like the spear through the head, and then I'm going to do the ritualistic like.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll. Just go ahead and roll your to hit.
Roll my to hit. Oh yeah, to hit the rabbit. Right. To hit that would be 44.
Yeah, you're hitting it.
All right, sick. And then with my spear, I have to see how much damage that would be. Okay, so that's a 1d8 plus my strength. Okay, so that's 6. 16. Yeah, 16 damage.
And you're going for the head?
Yeah, I want it to be like a real quick and like clean kill.
So you must have like miscalculated how much strength you used with that spear, because you just like jab it and like its head just gets obliterated. Like we just don't have the head on the rabbit anymore.
No, what I wanted. Oh, I was trying to be respectful. Dang it.
It is killed, but the head just popped like a balloon.
Well, now I just feel bad because I was trying to be like, hey, it's okay, little buddy.
Could have just tried to snap his neck.
Well, whenever I try to snap things necks, I have to like do a bunch of complicated grabs and rolls.
Or just rip his head off.
So it was fine.
Okay, well, whatever. It happened. I'm going to, take the end of my spear, and then I'm going to, like, cut a small incision in my hand and pour it onto the ground and, say thank you to the spirits and the nature for giving us this hunt. And that would be performance, right?
Yeah, go ahead and roll that performance.
Okay, that's...
Oh, yeah.
What's 7 plus 10 plus 7? That's 14. 24.
Okay.
Oh, I do my coin as well.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, you do it. Yeah, you're pretty sure you performed it correctly and everything. You have a good feeling about yourself, remembering to do so, and everything.
Right.
But okay, so I guess you can hold on to that rabbit in your bag, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I can carry a rabbit. That won't be hard.
Let's carry this back to camp, I guess, and let's hightail it. So
yeah. So do we still have the deer with us, or is that back at the camp?
We have the deer, so we have to carry that.
Okay, yeah, we've got a deer to carry. Can you hit us with one more bear strength? Oh, will that not work?
These are my last 2 spells. So I'm going to hit us with pound for pound and bear strength.
Oh, I was going to say I could see if likewise would help because my clone, it can like hit somebody. And I was wondering if like instead of hitting somebody, it could use, because my clone, like the designated hitter has half of my stats. So it could technically help us carry.
It could. He's got a point.
Odd or even? Okay, I'm thinking odd.
Okay, I rolled 1, so I will let your one designated hitter go with half your stats. But I'm hitting us with bear strength and pound for pound, so we can get there quicker.
All right, that works as well.
Michael only has 1 spell.
Okay, so I have multiple spells. It's just likewise.
You've only ever used likewise.
Here's the thing. Do me a favor. Roll a d4.
Roll a 1d4?
Yeah.
Okay. 1.
Okay. Likewise lasts 1d4 rounds.
Yeah.
Oh,
so it's 12
yeah.
seconds.
No, wait. No, we're not in combat.
No. It's 24 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, it lasts 24 seconds? Oops. Well, that was... It helps.
That's what it is.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. All right.
I mean, it's only intended for combat.
Mm-hmm.
What? There's so many other uses for it, though.
Hey, maybe when you get up to duplicate or something.
Okay, whatever. Fine.
Yeah, just later on, reinvent the spell to be better.
Right. Yeah.
So simple. Come on.
That's funny.
Okay, so we're doing this. So I have pound for pound and bear strength. So that's plus 7 to strength?
Yes.
Okay, sick. So first, I'm going to roll for me. Okay, so that's 27. That is 34.
Okay.
So me, myself, has 34. And then my clone has, 20.
Okay. So I made it to 38, and that's all I got. So I mean, between you and I, we're moving. The clone is helping us for those 24 seconds. So we are really breaking on 24 seconds.
Right.
But that is fine. So we are getting going. and let's just go ahead and fast forward to us getting back to camp.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just do a quick survival roll for us as well, and that puts us at 30. So we are fine. We are making it back just fine.
So, okay, Uriah, I'm gonna shoot you a text.
That's fine. So now that we are back, I'm going to go up to the Bloodstar. Hey, we should make this up.
Yeah,
we got a squirrel, or I'm sorry, we got a rabbit, and we've got some deer.
While you guys were on your way back, I would have taken everything that I couldn't cook from the boar and put it in the forest, like not like bury it, and then just like bow and say thank you for the hunt and thank you for the meal. Just to return it back to nature, and then go back and continue doing whatever at the camp.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So while you so we come back. You have done that with one boar. Chaha'o has had her fill with the big boar, so there's still remains. There's still some meat and whatnot in it, but it's definitely been messed over by Chaha'o, who says, "Yeah, that's good eating right there. That one is fresh. I don't know what's wrong with you." And then we'll come back carrying the deer and say, "Hey, so who won?"
I think I did. Well, let's just say who lost first. I think Team Mata Itch lost.
Yes.
They
It's part of that. That's the problem.
Nothing.
But of course. I mean,
hey,
sure we
they brought us back
Mata
air.
would have lost.
They brought us back air. I mean, it's always useful.
Right.
I see. Yeah. Well, you know, Matatopa gets when he's hunting or just trying to do anything to help the party, really.
I hear you. Keep talking. Now that everyone is back, I'm going to go off a ways and do some meditating. I will keep the camp in sight.
Okay. So you go ahead and you do that. You also have the map on you. So that's fine. Oh, Davey, look at him. He's back. So you've gone into the wherever you've gone.
And hey, sorry, let me cut in real quick. He brought down his board and everything. He's ready to do some rolls.
Yes, finally.
Yeah, okay.
Let's see what the Reaper has gotten.
You want me to roll for you?
Go ahead and. All right, what are you rolling again here? I'll let him sit here.
Okay. Just to inform you and remind the camp fam, we have had some bad luck this evening in terms of the roll.
Very bad luck.
Yeah, I have no idea who could have caused it.
All right, so going with this D8. Now tell him what it is.
It's a 3.
3
Okay.
for the D8.
Hey!
Better than some people did.
Matching.
1 for the 6.
Oh!
Oh my
Here's
goodness!
2 for the 6.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness!
Oh!
It's literally what the Bloodstar got.
Oh!
I got a 2 and a 1.
Go ahead and run them down. 3.
Oh!
Ah.
Dang!
I think
I'm so glad I did not hit
For
a
1 is
100
for
EP
attack
mark
and 1 is for-
this
Same.
session.
I think that I stole it all in the very beginning.
Yeah.
When I wrote a
I'm-
nat 12 for the infusing
Yeah.
prodigy.
Wow!
Yeah,
wrote
Sam,
2.
I'm so happy that I don't have to roll this way. I have a couple weeks and then I'll have to roll and that'll be fantastic.
That's
Yeah,
what's better than
you should
mine.
keep giving out EP like you did
On a
yesterday.
good luck week.
Oh,
Yes,
last
yeah.
game.
So we will go ahead and do that. While the Reaper gets set up, we will go ahead and go there. So I will ask you. I will say, hey, Bloodstar, I think it would be really cool if we like cook together for your birthday meal.
Yeah, I'd love that.
Okay, so I will show you like the herbs and berries. I'll tell you my idea for the berries is that we will have them infused with water or some sort of food, and then we should make some sort of paste and stuff with these herbs and seasoning. And I have a little bit of guava fruit left.
Yes, I also have a guava.
Okay. I'm thinking of making some sort of stew with the boar and the deer, and maybe having the rabbit as a base to go ahead and put in there as well.
I like it.
Awesome. So what I'm going to have us do is I'm going to have us do a couple of rolls. The first one, you and I are both
Before that, I'm gonna take like a really small portion of the boar and like keep that for myself, like uncooked.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say I need that for later.
Okay. Yeah. That's fine. You go ahead and do that. Vandra will look at you like that's weird, but whatever. I learn something new every day about these halflings, right? So we'll go ahead and roll survival on the meat that we do have. Okay. So with that, I've got a 33.
Wait, does this count as something to do with cooking?
No. Well, we're kind of cutting the animal, but we're not quite cooking yet. We'll get into that.
Wouldn't go with infusing prodigy.
Yeah, it's not infusing prodigy yet.
Come on, 18.
It's a good one. It's a good one. I love it. Yeah. So what'd you get?
18.
18, and I got 33. Okay, so between the two of us, we look like experts cutting the deer. I'll trust you on the boar. I'll scan the big boar and the rabbit, so I'll ask for your help with that. Mine was a 26 for that survival on the bigger boar.
Mine was a whopping 15.
Okay, so I mean we scavenged some stuff, but not as great. And then let's go ahead with the rabbit. Oh, okay, fantastic. 32 for the rabbit.
16.
You said 15 again?
16.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay. So with the deer and the rabbit, we are looking like professional chefs. We kind of tripped up on that huge boar, but it's fine. Blame that on Chop. Yeah. All right. So now we'll go ahead and start cooking. Do you want to make the paste, or do you want to like work on everything together? Do you want to make like a sort of seasoning, crushing stuff together while like I make the stew? What's going on?
I think I will start on like the seasoning. Because I do best with plant stuff.
So while you do that, I'm gonna give you the meat and say, once you make the seasoning, I want you to marinate that. I'll get started on the fire, and I'll get started on boiling the water and whatever stuff that I'm gonna go ahead and do.
Sounds great.
So I'm gonna go over. Yeah.
I got a nat 12.
Yeah, nat 12. Okay.
Plus 5.
Okay. Plus 5. Yeah.
So that's gonna be 34. Alchemy.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about. So you're going to work with the herbs and stuff that I've given you, breaking them apart, smelling them. Some of them you're crushing them up, making some sort of whatever. I'm going to take a couple of pots and pans that I have. In one of them, I will hit create water in them, just so I can have some water in the pan or in the pot. I mean, and then I'll go over to where the fire is, and I will say that a fire is much better when it is the dragon's flame. So I will go ahead and use a breath weapon on the fire, and I will roll a performance just to be cool. So I rolled a 20. So and you'll see Vandra sort of shoot out a celestial beam from his mouth into the flames to sort of make it bigger. And it does get bigger, but you'll also notice, roll insight.
20.
Okay. And you'll also notice a quick glance in his eyes that was like, whoa, I was not expecting it to get that big. But he tries to recover. And then he goes ahead and
when I
starts
see that,
eating.
I'm gonna say, "Don't burn yourself."
Oh, shush! I've got this. Whatever. And so then he'll go ahead and start heating up, boiling some of the water, and asking. He'll have 2 pots. One boiling water for the tea, and the other one just boiling a little bit of water for cooking purposes. And then he'll come over with you and see that you have been seasoning it up. Go ahead and roll for marinade or marinating, and I will roll to add the guava fruit to that.
Does that count as something? Well, yeah, it's dealing with plants.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's another +5, so that's 23.
So yeah.
So 31. 31.
Okay. I didn't roll quite as well. I got 29 to add. So, but between the two of us, we are just cooking up a storm. While that's happening, I'm gonna say, should we roast some of the meat, or should we just get it boiling first? What do you want to do?
I say we roast some of it.
Okay, I think we should roast the deer meat and the boar. And now it's been marinated, but I think the rabbit should start, since it's the base of the stew, should just start being boiled immediately. Yeah,
that makes the most sense.
Cool, so I'm going to go ahead and put the rabbit in the stew. Fantastic. That is a 31. So we are fine with that. And then you and I will go ahead and start roasting the meat. Oh, nat 12! Nat 12!
Okay.
Oh my gosh. So that is a 33.
Okay. I got a 29.
Okay. All right, so we're killing it. We're killing it. And then with the after some time, I'll just have us do 2 more rolls, and then I'll explain what the whole dish is when Wahuru sees it.
Okay.
So you and I will do 2 more alchemy rolls with infusing.
Oh yeah. Also, when I was making the seasoning, I was gonna try and make some dipping sauces, just some extra.
Yes.
Yeah.
I rolled another 12. So I got a 33, and then
I got a 29
32.
again, and nat 12, 29 and a 34.
Okay, and I got 33 and 32. So between the two of us, Wahuru is smelling just like this delicious dish. You will notice that Vandra will take a couple of berries that that he had, and with the skin of the rabbit, he kept the hide, so it looks sort of like a rabbit. He puts a couple of berries in the rabbit's mouth on a plate next to the side while everything else is being cooked. And he kind of puts a little bit of the leaves and stuff as sort of plating for that rabbit. But what Wahuru will start to smell is this amazing aroma of a sort of rabbit stew, complemented with a sort of chunk of deer meat, sweet, spicy chili sauce situation. And it sounds weird, but when you put it together, the heat from the stew and the consistency of the stew will thicken up to be sort of the consistency of a potato soup. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
It gets way thicker, and you see and you just smell this amazing aroma of just those meats getting cooked up and the herbs and spices. And And then you guys will see to the side a pot of infused water that has been boiled and heated with different berries. And you will see individual canteens. And what will happen is Vandra has put sort of like a fruit punch tea together, which is just like a mix of a bunch of berries kind of put together, not at one specific kind, and then heated up in sort of a tea situation. Anyway, yeah, so that's what you guys will see. And then
so on like each of the things, I'm just gonna put like a little bit of each dipping sauce, like on the plates, I guess.
Yes. And then Vandra will say, "This meal is very protein heavy. It's just protein and vegetables. You probably should have gotten some sort of bread or something."
The best way to make muscle.
And then Vandra will get an idea and go, "Well, I do have crisp. Do you think we can do anything with that or no?"
Possibly. Maybe dip it.
Like some sort of dip? Like the stew is a dip for the crisps?
Yeah.
That'd be interesting. Oh, why not?
Sure.
So then we'll have crisps on the side of the plating for each other. So essentially it'll be like Wahuru nachos, but the stew deer situation going on, and it smells really good. And it's not cheesy, obviously, but yeah.
Yeah, we don't have cheese.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
go ahead.
You go.
So go ahead.
No, you go. I have to just respond to something.
Bruh.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So now that that's happening, Wahuru will go ahead and eat. Like, you guys can eat if you want. Vandra's just gonna. He's been tired.
Did I? Were you done with the rabbit earlier, or because I have to?
I am done with the rabbit, so you'll see it on the plate over there.
Okay, but it's not like at the where we're dining yet, is it?
No.
Okay, sick. So I'm going to take the rabbit. I am going to head kind of like, I don't know, I guess I'll just try and get right behind a tree to where you guys can't see me. Would that be stealth?
That would be stealth.
That would be stealth. What do you know? Okay. So
anyone who's trying to see him can roll insight.
Okay. So I am going to try to see him.
Yep.
I'm not trying to see him. I don't really care.
Okay.
Okay,
yeah.
So that's a 16.
You said 15?
16, actually.
Oh, dude, I even saw you, bro.
I didn't even need to roll.
Yeah.
I got
my goodness. So this 9.5-foot tall Elon tries to stop behind the tree holding a plate.
So behind the tree, I'm going to cast Projection 3 times. You guys can try and resist that if you want. I guess I'll do Spell Domination.
Dominance.
Spell Dominance. My apologies.
I'm not trying to resist it right now.
Okay, sick.
I don't have my guard up. Really.
Okay, so hold on.
I see. Go ahead.
You just naturally resist it, right?
What?
Because we don't know that he's casting a spell. I mean, we can see him, but we don't.
That's what I was going to say. I mean, are you making it obvious that you're? Well, no, because you tried to stealth. So yeah, Manitoba will try to resist it because.
Yeah, you would naturally try and resist it. It's the same when we cast a spell that we don't.
What's your dominance? Because I got a 25 for resistance.
I got a 20. I got a 21.
Yeah, I resisted it.
Yeah,
got 10 more than you.
I got 22.
I think everybody resisted.
Everybody resisted.
So everybody saw you and resisted the spell.
You know what?
I didn't see him. I wasn't looking for him. I just resisted the spell.
It's okay. I still have 5 minutes to work with as per what projection says. So you see Kaliff marching out with a plate of rabbit in his hand, and it is decorated.
I'm sorry. Who sees that? Who's everybody? resisted it.
Everyone except Bloodstar. We see.
No, everyone resisted it.
Yeah,
Bloodstar isn't paying attention.
No, what I'm
Bloodstar,
saying is,
but I'm not
Kaliff is
looking at
walking out now. We saw Kaliff stealth, so we see Kaliff coming out.
So you see Kaliff coming out, and you see behind Kaliff, what you can tell obviously are 3 clones of Kaliff. Uriah, you look like you want to say something.
But
yeah, don't.
Everybody resisted, so nobody's in.
Yeah, but don't we still see it? Like
Yeah.
we know it's there. We just know it's
but we
not
know
real.
it's not him. We know who Kaliff is.
Yeah. Like you're not fooled by the projection, but you can still see the projection.
Okay.
Okay.
That's pretty cool, man.
So you see Kaliff walk out, and you see 3 obvious projections of Kaliff walking out right behind him in like a marching line.
Yeah.
And you see the Kaliff in the back kick the Kaliff like in the middle right in front of him accidentally, and then the Kaliff that got kicked turns around and swings at the Kaliff. And then when that Kaliff swings, he hits. And so he starts laying into this Kaliff, and then the other Kaliff starts laying into that Kaliff. Behind me, the real Kaliff, and then the one projection behind me, you see just this brawl of Kaliffs. And the Kaliff projection behind me gets scared and hides, under the table. And while these 2 Kaliffs are fighting, one of the Cesti comes flying off of the projection Kaliff and hits the projection Kaliff hiding under the table. So they all...
Can we just get to the point?
Hey,
no disrespect. I think what you're doing is cool.
No, he's.
But it doesn't matter.
Let him go. Let him go.
This is fun.
He's putting on a show for his birthday.
Yeah.
So all of these, and because the Cesti was thrown, the Kaliff that was fighting the first projection one comes under the table and starts hitting this Kaliff under the table. So the Kaliff under the table starts hitting back, and they roll back out behind me, the real Kaliff, and they're all fighting. The real Kaliff clicks his heel, like he hits his foot with his other foot, and he's like standing straight and tall with his plate in his hand. And all the other Kaliffs stop hitting each other and like line up right behind him at the table. And so the real Kaliff puts the food on the table, and all of the Kaliffs sit down, and then the projection Kaliffs disappear.
Roll.
That was quite elaborate.
Roll performance.
When I saw that, I'm going to like.
Hold on, let him roll performance.
Yeah.
I have to roll performance. Yeah. Yo! Okay. That is 19. I got a 12.
You rolled a 12?
Yeah.
Yeah. He got 19.
Okay. Right.
Your performance is only 7?
Well, yeah, it used to be higher.
12, yeah.
My amulet got.
They give you 19.
He didn't flip his coin. That's crazy. Well, all right.
Well, no, I can't do it, but like, I can only do it once a session.
Yeah, he already did it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Really?
Wait, you can only do that once a session?
Well, since you've got your we will see what you had described.
Absolutely.
Some of us will be a little confused as we take a bite of our, I guess, nachos, for lack of a better word.
Oh yeah. After that happens, Kaliff is going to pretend like nothing happened. He just came down and sat normally.
Wait, hold on.
And
I have a question. What did I miss?
We will fill you in a little bit around the fire. Actually, why don't you go ahead and grab a plate?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I'll grab some food.
Yes.
Yeah. So as we are around the fire, we will inform Reaper that Chaha'o had stumbled across 2 boars, and Chaha'o took out the big one, and not Alpha, which is her nickname for the Bloodstar, is the smaller one, and they started eating. And then he portal breached back into town with, or back to the campsite with his smaller boar, and so you came out and was like, I can't believe you left Chaha'o. So you made a portal for Chaha'o and the boar, and you made one for yourself to come back to the site. So that's all that you have missed. If we feel like telling our stories of fishing and whatnot, we can do that, and then we can recount some stories of Wahuru since the Bloodstar has joined, and even Manitoba and Kaliff can share some stories, maybe of some times before that you guys were with the Bloodstar.
Before, so after you tell that story, I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna stand on whatever we're sitting on so that I'm just a little taller.
So you're taller.
I'm gonna raise my glass and say, thank you all for giving me a family when I had to be away from mine. Thank you for just taking me in and just being such great people.
Vandra,
Belac's gonna cry.
I accept that.
Draw his sword and raise it to the sky, and he'll say, "To big and littles," and then he will use his breath weapon up into the air as well. And then sheath it back.
No one else here knows what big and littles is.
No, he said about it out in the open.
Oh yeah, no, you
guys have been talking about it out loud.
Yeah, you guys talked about it. Yeah, you guys talked about it at the restaurant at Downrill.
Hey,
oh yeah.
After
you're right.
As soon as Vandra shoots his flame up to the air, Manitoba is going to drop back off of the log into the shadows and disappear.
I'm watching Manitoba. Let me do.
Manitoba goes into the shadows. It's his ability, Stitch.
Well, he got something going on, man. He can try to see if he can locate where I'm at after I come out.
Okay.
But yeah, you can't see me in the shadow.
Okay.
But so coming out, my stealth was 36.
You roll.
Yes, I rolled saying that.
I rolled 28. I ain't see anything.
Okay. But every guys roll insight.
Insight, gotcha.
We're rolling insight.
I got a 38.
21.
Okay. Everyone will hear some rustling in the bush, sort of on the opposite side of where Manitoba was.
I'm gonna ready with my bow, and ready it, but not shoot yet.
I'm going to go ahead and jump to the bush and slice.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on. Y'all would. Okay. Never mind.
It's all right.
I'm just
gonna sit there.
I'm going to stand up and take out my rapier.
Okay.
That is a what?
So okay, let me just ask you: when you're swiping, what are you swiping at?
Where the rustling in the bushes was.
Okay. All right.
And I'm gonna go
how
ahead.
Close are those?
That was a 48.
Okay.
Marty.
Yes.
Or Uriah. Would I get anything? What? Would I get anything? For alert to danger.
It's Manitoba. Are you putting us in danger?
No.
Yeah, then I'm just gonna say.
Are you putting us in danger?
How far are the bushes from us?
LM?
Oh, the bushes from the campsite. Let's see, he was on the opposite side. So the bushes are about 40 feet, 35, 40 feet.
Oh, then yeah, I definitely have my bow out.
Okay.
Yeah, I just ready.
So your swing actually cuts through, the bushes. However, you were aiming for like a sort of a more normal sized entity. And stumbling out of the bushes is going to be a small golem of 12 stones. And as it's walking, it's going to look up at you and sort of shake its head. And then it's going to run up to Belac.
I'm going to shoot it. Before it can get to me.
What?
Before it can get to me, I'm going to shoot it.
You're going to shoot it? Okay, roll.
Yeah.
Roll.
Y'all are tripping over nothing. It is a tiny goblin made of 12 stones.
It's a tiny
Hey,
golem.
look, after I saw it was a golem, I'm putting my sword back.
Hey, Lore Master.
What was that?
49.
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, so it's kind of off topic, but if I casted minor healing on my food, would that make it more, rare?
No.
Okay. Just
No.
Interesting, but no.
No.
Okay, so roll damage.
Who, me?
No. Belac, he was
Okay.
one of, he actually hit it.
Yeah, okay.
10, 13, 20 damage.
Okay.
It's a small one, so
That's it.
if I remember, it should be fine. Well, not fine.
And
I think I'll do that.
6 of the rocks fall apart. They just fall down. And then the other 6 sort of manage to bring themselves back together into a smaller golem. And they still are trying to walk up to you. And as they near, they're going to raise a red stone to you.
Oh, dang.
And as that stone is lifted, it's going to change into what looks like a star.
Wow.
I see. Vandra's
I'm going to roll impulse to see if I can teleport over and grab it.
Vandra's going to walk right back to his seat again, and as he's walking, he'll say, "It's okay, guys."
Can I try that?
I'm just going to take it.
Well, I mean,
Can I try to roll impulse and teleport to grab it?
That's up to the lore master.
That's
Impulse,
what I'm asking.
impulse, yeah.
Oh, you want to roll impulse?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll a D12. You roll impulse, but give me your D12.
Me? Impulse?
No, Monotopa.
Why is Monotopa rolling impulse?
Because you're doing impulse for the golem, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm rolling impulse against Caleb because I'm trying to get to it and take it.
Oh, like before Caleb can reach it?
Yeah.
So yeah, Monotopa, you give me a D12, and Bloodstar, you'll give me impulse.
Okay.
I got a 28 for impulse.
You need my total roll or my roll?
You give me your total roll.
I got a 30.
Okay, and then Monotopa, what was your D?
It was a 9.
It was a 9?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, so with that, you will teleport in front of the Bloodstar and try to grab what are you trying to grab?
Just the stone.
Okay. When you go ahead and reach for it, the golem was just swift enough to move it out of your grasp because I also got a 9, so we match.
He trips.
So,
I don't trip. I teleport, Caleb.
And then you trip.
Rasitlian,
I'm not moving.
roll magic resistance.
Hey, I got a nat
Well, this is
12.
all going on. Kaliff's just trying to cast minor healing on his
34. I mean, sorry, 33.
All right. You are paralyzed in place. and Matatopa will walk out from right behind where he was, and will say, this is my gift to you, Bloodstar. It seems that you wish that to be more than just a moniker, but to be how people see you. So one day I will learn how to make this item permanent and enchant it for you. But as he says that, the magic will wear off and the stone will turn back to just a regular stone.
I'll take the stone. Just I guess put it in like my pouch. That turned into chaos quick.
Well, and then Matatopa,
down.
then I'm gonna ruffle Rasitlian's hair and say, you need to be quicker next time. And I'm gonna let the spell go.
Yeah, and then
I want to see you try that, Matatopa.
And then I'm gonna say, geez, leave it to Matatopa to get me worried about a pet rock.
Yeah, I'll put my rapier back too.
Hey, don't disrespect rock.
It's not my fault that you're so paranoid.
And yet you're the one who says we should always be ready.
A warrior must be ready.
So
Anyway.
It's true.
you release the paralyzed, right?
Yeah. You're not paralyzed.
Okay. I'm gonna turn to Belac, and I'll say, I guess, if alien presence. So there's this beast near Kubaiba that is magical and severely injured one of our party mates. And this beast, apparently, some of my family has tried to kill it and they died. So my birthday present to you is I want you to help me, well, with Matatopa, kill this beast.
What?
Well, I mean, because I originally told Matatopa I want me and him to go hunt it.
Why not me?
Wait.
What happened?
But y'all don't know why.
Friend?
No,
But y'all don't know why. And it's like a bonding session me and Matatopa.
What? No, I want you hunting. I was the one writing the thing. I broke my leg writing it for you.
Kaliff, you argue with me way too much.
What do you mean way too much? I was literally
Anyway,
there. I broke my leg writing the creature. I was mounted on that thing.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm not bringing you to the hunt, because it broke your leg.
You should have brought me, but okay.
Your birthday present to me is asking me to help.
Oh, you didn't let me finish, dummy.
Kill something.
My birthday present to you is this is a way for me to invite you into my halfling clique. I'm accepting you as my halfling brethren. But if you don't want it, that's fine.
I mean, I'll go. Hunt's a hunt.
I think that is a worthy quest. However, we may find that it is more useful as an ally.
They killed some of my family, so I mean, it's gonna have the
animals,
but
I also kind of feel some type of way that we grew up together, and you decided I'm not gonna take him on a hunt.
Well, look, I didn't really know. I already know you. I didn't really know.
You're lost. Get out of here.
Go console your friend. He is pouting. Go console him.
Yeah. I almost killed a dwarven child for you. And I won't go on a hunt? I'm done.
Vandra, it's all right. You'll always have the triad.
Exactly. Yeah, triad up, bro. Let's go. No. That's fine. So the rest of the night, we will, if anyone else has anything else they want to do.
Is Matatopa, is there going to be any chance I can talk to Matatopa for a moment?
Yeah, you can ask him.
All right. Hey, Matatopa, can I pull you aside for a second?
Sure. What is it, son?
So I know we haven't ever really talked about it directly, but I was interested in your plans for building a city, and you talk a lot about how you want this place to be, above maybe the ruins that the world has come to now, and I'd like to think that I can relate a lot to the vision that you hold in your mind, and it's probably a long off goal of mine, but I I like to put others before myself, and I like to do the best that I can to protect those who can't do that for themselves.
Yes.
And I was thinking, in this city, every city we go to, there's guards. You know, they patrol the streets, and they have their crossbows, and they're ready for war.
Hold on, son. I think this might be valuable for all of Wahuru to hear. We haven't talked about it a lot, but I think I see where you're going with this.
This in particular was something I just wanted to bring up with you.
In
this city, I want there to be more than just guards, you know, armored men patrolling the street. In this city that you speak of, I want people to feel safe, and I want people to feel comfortable to live in the city that we've created. And you don't get that same experience with guards. And what I would like is to create a class of fighters that we could call the Guardians or the Protectors. And they wouldn't act maybe so much as like a cold, you know, armored to the teeth soldier as much as they are a caretaker. And they would be there to protect the people. They would make them feel safe, and they would fend off whatever may threaten our city that we plan on creating.
I think that sounds admirable.
Are you being stealthy? I'm rolling insight.
I mean, I'm not being particularly stealthy. I just wanted to say this to Matatopa because, you know, Kaliff wouldn't necessarily go out to anybody else and say this.
Yeah, so I rolled a...
But hold on, my question is, why would you say something that portrays to the whole party more than just two people?
But he just answered that.
He just answered that.
Yeah.
So I'm rolling a 22 for insight. And since you're not really being stealthy and you guys are pretty large, I'm going to say that I see you guys talking. So I'm going to walk up to you guys mid-conversation while you guys are... So I'm making my way.
Money no solo move, Vandra.
What you said. Out of game, Vandra can't, you know. But
no, I'll say it in Dwarven. You're fully mortem.
You're fully mortem. Yes. So that's what that means. Interesting.
Yes.
Never really knew. But okay. What's going on here? What are we talking about?
I was speaking with Matatopa. Some interesting goals I had for the city he intends to build.
Yes. Walking, I'll take my arm around my son and start walking back towards the camp, and I'll motion for Vandra to follow us.
Okay.
And say, I have a vision, and I know I have mentioned it before, of creating a city. And my son just reminded me of that quest that we have undertaken. I would hope that there would be room for each of you in that city. I would ask that you think about if that's something you would want to partake in, and how you think you might be able to, I guess, make your impact on the city.
Sarcastically, I'm going to say, nah, I'm good.
You will be better in our city, I'm sure.
I'm going to say that's an interesting offer. I never really thought you and I would be in such close proximity after Wahuru.
I don't see an after Wahuru. I believe Wahuru will be eternal.
Well, until we die.
Well, I'm hoping that we don't do that for a while. I'm still looking for immortality.
I like that suggestion. I think
Immortality. Yes, I will definitely take you up on that offer.
Yes.
Vandra, I think that there are more ways to reach immortality than maybe you are thinking of. I mean, with this city, we have the possibility of impacting this whole continent for millennia.
Yeah, Sasha came through. She made it.
She was like, what's that?
So adorable.
Immortality? That's mine.
Yes. Sasha was like, immortality. I heard my name. But I see. Well, I shall give it some thought. I mean, I do realize there is a certain strength in numbers.
I would appreciate that. Of course, there is the small matter of us having to liberate a monastery from some dark forces. But once that's clear, I believe that the area will be ours.
I mean, it can't be that hard.
I mean, no one else owns the area.
Trust and believe that I am more than thrilled to take vengeance on what they have done.
Very well.
You hear the word, I hear the word monastery, and you see Kaliff, like, get a little bit giddy.
Awesome. Okay.
So, I'm gonna cut in real quick. I'm gonna say, so I hate to cut this short, but since we're on since we're talking about dreams and immortality, in this line of work, we can die anytime, and I don't want our deaths to be useless. Like, I know we've helped people, but who really knows Wahuru? I mean, like, honestly. But I want us to go around, and it's kind of cheesy, but I want each of us to say one thing that they plan on achieving to better the name of Wahuru, just in case we die, so then we have a way to remember you and honor you.
Wow.
I guess I'll oblige. There was a time when I thought that strength of the individual was more important than the strength of a whole. And I realize now that there is worth in that individual strength, but also in the strength of the numbers and the partners that you do have with you. As I continue my journey, my goal to better the name of Wahuru is to better myself, but not just for strength, but for character.
You are growing. I honor you for that.
I wish to avenge my fallen brother. And I want to I don't know the word.
Matatopa will say, do you want a little bit more time to think?
Yeah.
Then perhaps Stitch could let us know. I see that he was engaged.
And now you want to hear from me. Before you criticize, I talk too much. So the question is, how would we do our best to advance the cause of Wahuru?
Yeah, well, but like, what are your goals for Wahuru that you can do?
That's a great question. I initially wanted to be part of this team because I wanted to find out more about my father, and if I needed some assistance, I wanted to have some companions that could help aid me in that quest. But as I have traveled these many 10 days with us and with you all, I'm seeing this more as a brotherhood. And so what I would like to be able to do is to advance Wahuru, is to create a sense of community, so that when people look at us, they would know that we're just not just individuals, but we are actually a true brotherhood, and that we will definitely mix it up with you, but at the same token, we'll provide aid and provisions as we can, best we can along this journey.
As you say that, you'll see Chahao's ears perk up, and you'll hear her go.
Oh,
and then she'll sit back down.
And Belac?
I'm gonna go over to Chaha'o and ask, "Is everything okay?"
There's that foul smell. Here again.
I'm gonna reach
Is she okay?
Yes, she smells something bad.
I'm gonna give my bow and arrow out just in case casualties get it together.
What does she smell?
Blind sight.
She just lays back down, like head in her like paw area, and her ears down.
I'm going to roll insight to see if I can hear anything.
Okay.
And I rolled a 1.
I'm gonna roll insight also.
17 altogether.
Okay.
No, 18. Sorry.
30.
I got 28.
Oh, okay. You got 30.
I got a 42.
Of course you did.
Or 12.
Anyone 30 and up will hear in the distance.
Siren.
I think it's howling.
Yeah.
You see, what's funny about it is the siren can refer to like a police siren or the mythical creature.
Right. Yeah.
Right. But it was neither. So that's the horrible part, because that was bad acting. Anyway, that's what 30 and up will hear. 40, you will hear that it is multiple howls, just off the distance in the night.
So Chao doesn't like howling?
What? She never said anything about noise.
Did you ask her what's going on?
Well,
Yeah,
I don't know. That's the only thing that happened.
She said that she smelled something foul. She smelled the same thing earlier in the woods when we were hunting.
I think that we should be alert, but since she is relaxed, maybe not. Maybe we're not in imminent danger. With that, I'm going to go ahead and pull out my sword. But yeah. But back to your question, Belac, are you ready, or would you like me to?
Yeah. As I said, I wish to avenge my brother, and I also wish to stop people who would do harm to someone who has not earned it. So yeah.
Okay. Son, do you wish to go, or should I go?
I would, for Monotope, for Wahuru, I would like to make Wahuru an association or a group that anybody who feels in danger, or if somebody is harmed or done wrong, they can look to Wahuru for protection, and they can look to Wahuru as a group that is willing to right wrongs that have been done, and willing to protect those who maybe are in a situation that is beyond them, and in a place that they don't deserve to be in but can't leave themselves.
I think What I would like to do is carry on the name of Wahuru, since it is liberators. You know, that is what I think we should do. We have already agreed to try to liberate the slaves from Zilwa. I understand first we have to deal with whatever's going on with Belac's father. But then also, hopefully we can secure a homeland of our own. But I think you guys are correct. Instead of looking at just my dreams and my goals, I think it would be best if we were stronger by satisfying each of your goals. So that we can try to help Stitch find out what's going on with maybe learning information about his father, helping Vandra continue to grow in strength of character, if not in body. And so I think that we are starting on that path. I hope that we all survive to get there.
My goal for Wahuru is I was born into money. My childhood was never very rough, you know. Well, until a boat ride when I got impaled. That was fun.
Yes, we remember that.
Bring that up.
Anyway,
got impaled on a boat ride?
Oh my goodness.
yeah, it was
Oh
my
my
sending away
goodness.
party. It's a long story.
Wait, you got impaled for your party?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
we
guys
got
are
attacked.
weird.
A lot of people died.
Yeah.
It started a war in Kubaiba. That's why there's a war in Kubaiba. It's okay.
You guys
Anyway,
have some weird traditions.
anyway, so my goal with this city, I want to start a kind of a halfling brotherhood where I want to become successful enough that I can give other children a nice home and a nice living. I don't want to spoil them like I was, but I want to teach them that there are other ways to live other than being on the street. So I kind of want to start like at a game. I kind of want to start an orphanage.
An orphanage. That is where I was raised. That would be great. I will definitely help you with that. In fact, I have been sending money to the orphanage in the Zulu city where I was born, where I was raised. And so hopefully we can have some of them who, when they get trained, come and assist us as we go to Zilwa and beyond.
Mm-hmm. Very nice.
Yeah. Awesome. So, with that said, we will go back to eating and telling more tales of.
Yeah. So I'm gonna ask, what's the thing called? The shrine thing that we need to clear? Like, what's the building called?
Oh, the monastery?
Monastery. So Belac's just gonna say, what exactly do you mean by clear a monastery?
Oh, yeah, you weren't there.
Then we'll go ahead and fill you in on the days of old of Wahuru while we're all around the fire and everything like that.
I feel like we could probably fill in Cam Fam as well.
Cam Fam. Okay. Who wants to do it for EP then? But let's make it concise.
I got it. I want to.
Okay. So, go ahead.
So, way back when, before we started this whole stream thing, Kaliff, our old party member, he died, sadly. Kaifus, sorry. Kaifus died. Kaliff also died. That's how I met him, because he was dead. Anyway, so Kaifus was learning to be spiritual, kind of like Kaliff right now. And so he called out to a spirit and asked that spirit for some aid. what we didn't know initially was the spirit was evil and corrupt. Well, to our understanding. And he was forced into a position where he had to accomplish something incredibly soon. So Matatopa, wanting to help out his son, decided we'll call on another spirit, have them take care of this spirit, and we'll help out that spirit. So we caught on to a nice spirit to our standard, a good spirit. And the spirit said, hey, I'll take care of the bad spirit for you, but you have to do one thing for me. And that one thing is we have to liberate a monastery in his name. It's his monastery that was corrupted by evil, and we have to go and kill all the evil and then give it back to him.
Could I clarify
Want
something?
to add some details that he may have missed, or maybe clean up something?
I would like to take cleanup for 50 points.
Not for 50, but go ahead.
I want to get in on that too, if you can.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's
So we got 2
definitely-
people. Bloodstar, you can. I mean, this is an out-of-game recap for campaign.
Oh,
so
okay. Yeah. No, I can do it. Yeah.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
but you were the
so then
character.
I will. We will make it 1-2 Kaliff, 3-4 Bloodstar, 5-6 Matatopa. Geez, man, 6.
Yeah. Go, baby!
You should
All
have
right.
fudged the dice. Just
Right.
said it was a 2.
Okay. So a couple things. It's not a he. The monastery was actually dedicated to Pi'ali, and that's a female spirit. And she used to be a lot more powerful, but some things happened, and she just wants us to liberate it and to restore it. She didn't necessarily say give it back to her, but if we can sanctify it again, we can still live there. She didn't say we couldn't.
Okay. Anyone else want to see if they can add anything or no?
Nope.
I mean, I will just say that the thing he would have had to do was try to. Oh, never mind. Go on, Anthony.
Okay, so the evil spirit, it tasked Caiaphas with having to find down, or like hunt down and kill another of his kind, which I believe was the rorgn.
It was Draken.
No, it was a Draken.
Draken? Okay, I'm sorry. I get them mixed around because they got swapped. My bad.
I know, right? Anyway.
Yeah,
Technically speaking, when I originally created the Drakens, Draken was the correct term for Draken.
Technically speaking,
It's
when
like
we started playing,
Dragonkin.
it was Rorgn and I was a Draken, but whatever.
Yeah, guys,
that
that's
was wrong.
What they say about spilled milk? I hear a lot of
All
crying.
I'm saying is milk didn't have to be spilled. That glass could have been saved.
Hey, Matatopa is going to go to sleep.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you guys, anyone want to do watch, or is everyone just kind of exhausted?
I do watch.
actually, I'll do watch. Yeah.
I'm gonna sleep.
Matatopa will
Vandra's
say,
gonna sleep.
I'll take like second watch.
I'll take first watch.
Okay, so
We're not gonna have 4 watches.
So Bloodstar will take first watch.
It's 2-person a watch.
Oh.
Yeah, that's typically how we do it.
That he'll do second. So you said Stitch.
Oh, wait, no, I don't want to do a watch.
No.
No, I can't do a watch. Sorry.
So Stitch, you'll go first.
Hey,
Okay.
lore
Matatopa
master.
second. And Kaliff will be last.
Sure. Lore master.
Yeah.
We forgot to do something. You know my ability where I can spread my vitality to those I hold dear?
Yeah. Oh, you didn't reallocate.
Yeah, that happens every 100 EP.
You can do that. You can do that when we wake up. Or you can do it now if you want to before
All right,
sleep.
sick. I'll go ahead and do that real quick. Okay.
Gotta let us know who.
Yep, nope, I got you.
Are you gonna let us know?
Yeah, are you gonna let us know?
Well, I'm looking at the math real quick. I have to like see how much I'm gonna subtract.
Well,
Okay.
well,
I'm
Well,
doing
you
first
do
watch.
that.
that you already gave out.
I'm doing first watch.
Yeah. Okay. So go ahead and roll insight.
All right.
Yeah, so I'm gonna stay up to do something for myself, because I need to do something. So
I got 29.
out of game, I'm trying to make the thing now. So yeah.
Okay,
So do I roll
so
alchemy?
Yes.
Is that something you're going to share with the group, or you're just doing it and keeping it hidden?
Not yet.
Okay.
so the way I'm spreading
And alchemy for me.
right. So
Get it
the
in
way
that
I'm
12.
spreading my vitality, I'm giving everybody that has my protection +1. So Monotopa, you have an extra 4 vitality and 4 to, extra 4 to your investment if I'm near you.
Nice.
Vandra and Belac, you have
3.
an extra 3 to your vitality and then a 3 +3 to your investment if I'm near you during a fight.
Wait, we get a boost to investment too?
Thank you. Yeah, when he's near, when he's like
Yeah.
within 10 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I'm within melee range.
Nice.
All right, awesome, thank you. So we'll go ahead and add that up. So go ahead, you roll me stealth and alchemy, Bloodstar.
Oh yeah. So for alchemy, I got a 32. And for stealth, I 43. No. 45.
Okay. Yeah, so you're successful in doing what you're doing. Stitch, the night goes off, like, it's fine.
Okay. So then I wake up the next person and after my ship. Okay.
So I did
Monotopa,
it
go ahead.
successfully. Like I successfully made what I made it, like right? Okay. Good. So now I'm gonna make enough for like breakfast tomorrow.
Oh,
Okay.
And I'm gonna pack it up and then go to sleep.
Okay.
All right. During my watch, I am going to try to reach out to nearby spirits to try to see if I can get any sense if there's danger coming close.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your, is it magical attunement or naturism for you?
Naturism. It's
Actually, are you doing your alert to danger?
28. No.
28?
I'm trying to reach out to the
Okay,
spirits.
with that roll, you open yourself up to the spirits.
And I have
Are
spirit
you
commune,
doing
just to
spirit?
let you know.
You have spirit commune? Okay. And so a humanoid spirit. Okay. A half dragon will come up to you, and he will say, "Young one, you look troubled."
Yes, I am concerned that me and my companions might be in peril. Our wolf friend sensed something off, and I am unable to perceive it with my fleshly eyes.
I see. Danger is everywhere. And it is scary when you believe that danger is looking for you.
I do understand, and I do feel that danger is looking for us. But I am unable to identify its source.
I see.
wondering if mayhaps you could feel anything that seems out of place in this area.
People say people come and go. Many travelers wander the forests. And then he will say, while one is for all, one is not all. And then he will leave.
All right.
Dave,
Yes.
does Uriah know about, or does the lore master, the current lore master, know about the item I have? The unique one?
Not everything. I mean, you can text him if you want him to.
Okay, all right. I'll go ahead and hit that.
But while you do that, Manitopa, was there anything else you want to do on your watch?
No, I'm just going to. As I'm watching, I'm just going to just do like a little practice routine, going through some.
Okay.
And then I'll sit down. And then I'll sit down and mend my armor.
Okay. While you do that, go ahead and roll me your insight.
Okay, that is 27.
Okay. Yeah. So the night is going invincible.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
So
you find with your routine.
I want to wake up a little early, like 45 minutes early, and start working on a breakfast so that, like, for a surprise with everyone with my new invention.
Cool. It is not time to do that yet. You have one more watch.
Yeah, I know,
Count.
but just telling you in advance.
Yeah, that's fine. So Kaliff, go ahead and
I was gonna ask if I could try and hang on, wait, can you see me? I had to fix up all my stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. I was going to ask if I could meditate while I was about to go to sleep.
well, you've already fallen asleep.
Yeah.
We would go back, I guess. Yeah.
Oh,
During
no. If it's good, that's okay.
Okay.
If it already happened, I'm not gonna ask you to go back.
Okay. Then, but it is your watch now, and so everyone else is asleep.
Okay, so while it's my watch, I guess I'll roll insight, and then could I, if I had to, like,
if you wanted to meditate now, you can as well.
Yeah, but then I would be on watch and meditating.
That's
kind of hard to watch.
Yeah, okay. I guess I'll just go ahead and watch, and then at the end of my shift, I'll take a break and meditate.
Okay.
Okay, so my insight was 27.
Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, your watch goes uneventful as well.
I want to wake up a little bit earlier too.
Okay. How about
like how would that work though? Would it be like mental fortitude?
Yeah.
Okay. Does light sleeper help? Because I have light sleeper.
Actually, if you're a light sleeper, then yeah, go ahead. You can wake up earlier.
Okay.
I do not have that. Trade assist.
Go ahead and give me mental fortitude.
Oh, that mental fortitude. Oh, that's me. Impulse. Solid 16.
I will say that because of your excitement, you had a dream about whatever it is that you were prepping and everything. So because of your excitement, you were able to wake up.
I am high-key stoked. Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'll wake up and then immediately, like, I'm by myself in my thing. Yeah, so I'll stealth out to it so that I don't wake anyone out on my way there.
Would I see him while I'm on watch and he's sneaking out?
Yeah. Go ahead
I'm
and
still
roll
in the
insight.
camp.
Yeah. Insight, of course. I rolled a 1. And you see nothing.
All right. Yeah. So you must be getting really tired at the end of your watch or something.
I'm gonna go over to Kaliff and just like say, hey, you can go to sleep.
Oh God, Belac, what are you doing out here? Crikey!
He was asleep, y'all.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I ended up waking up a little earlier. If you're tired, you can go get a few minutes of rest.
I wasn't even that tired. I just didn't see you behind me.
That's hilarious.
Actually,
I'll give you 1 for role playing. That was fun.
Thank you. Oh, Mike, are you sure you're going
Did I give you guys an EP for your answers?
You what?
I don't believe so.
Around the fire. Oh yeah. Oh,
No.
You guys get 1 for the fire thing. When we were talking. Yeah.
Wait, what? I'm lost.
Wait, which fire part? There was
The part where we talked about Wahuru and like
the
what we
recap?
wanted individually to.
Oh, that.
Oh,
Okay.
right, yeah. No,
Okay. So while that's going on,
So, Belac, you sure you're willing to take my shift, mate? I can handle it.
Yeah, I'll be up for the next few minutes. I'll probably start breakfast. I don't know.
All right, just, make sure nothing jumps, so thank you so much. And with that, I guess I'm going to head back to my, bed, and I'm going to do that meditating thing I wanted to do.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, go ahead and do that.
So that would be just my naturism, so I can do spirit sensitivity.
Okay.
I also have spirit commune, just so,
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
While I'm awake, I'm going to pull out a pen and paper, and I'm going to start writing. At a game, I'm trying to role play learning literacy.
Okay.
If that's how it works, though.
So if you let me ask you a question. You're gonna start writing. Is it like just a blank piece of paper, or does it have something on it that like what's going on with that paper?
I just have like paper.
Okay.
I guess I couldn't really just be able to just write in a language that
I mean, like if it had words on it,
yeah,
and then like you read them, and now I'm gonna trace it underneath or something like. But if it's just blank, then you would probably be literate already to just start writing.
Well, I have literate. I'm just don't have literacy yet. Instead, I'm gonna start practicing setting controlled fires.
Okay.
I'm gonna dig a hole. I'm gonna dig a hole and create water, and then I'm gonna dig another hole, and then that's where I'm gonna start the fire.
Okay.
Well, you could have just used water.
All right.
I guess you can start doing that.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do.
So, can I do my meditation?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll.
Sick. I got a 9. So that would be 14, 16, and then that would be 25.
All right. And are you doing the thing?
With the thing, yeah. Or, well,
Okay.
it's not really something I use. It just is.
Oh, and it just works.
Yeah. It also has some other stuff, but I'll DM you about that later.
Yeah. Do you want to roll that D4?
Oh, I'm not doing that. I'm just.
Oh, okay. You just got it. All right. In that case, and you said 25.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So you will come out. Let's see. So you'll enter the spirit realm. And you will be approached by a half dragon.
Ha! I'm only not telling me.
Hello.
Peace and greetings. My apologies.
I see. Well, greetings to you, young one.
So I suppose you're a spirit of this.
Yeah. Yes. I
In the spirit.
I frequent the area. That's what I do.
Speaking to spirits is something I've learned recently. Do you have many living things speak with you? It's something I'm interested in.
Some. It depends. But some creatures, I find very amusing and fun to talk.
You must be a half dragon, correct?
Yes, that is correct. I am.
You remind me a lot of my my brother, Kaliff. He was a half dragon in his life as well. Currently, I believe he's developed into a spirit, and you both seem to have the very mighty half dragon physique.
Yeah. Well, flattery will get you everywhere.
Have you spoken to Mototopa, my father? He should be somewhere around here. I assume he meditates before he sleeps as well.
Your father?
The godly father, but my father, yes.
I see. Like, is he part of this group, or?
Oh, yes. We are the humble group of Wahuru.
Wahiri. Yes. I did speak to another rather tall fellow in the wee hours of the morning, like really early. He was a bit troubled about something. And, something about danger. He was really troubled about danger.
That's interesting. Thank you for telling me about that. I'll be sure to ask him about his worries. Before you depart, I would like to ask you your name. You seem to be quite a fine spirit.
Yes. Well, I go by many names, at least while I was on the material plane. But now I go by Hansen.
Hansen? How do you spell that?
Hansen. Hancen. Or Hansen, I'm sorry.
Hansen?
Hansen. Hansen, it was very nice to meet you. Thank you so much for coming to me in the middle of the night. I suppose spirits don't get sleep, but I still don't mean to keep you up.
It wasn't, my pleasure. It was nice to talk to you.
Absolutely. Please, be safe on your spiritual travels.
I see. Well, and likewise, beware of, I guess, the danger your father was concerned about as he departs.
Oh, that was so cool. I just got to talk to a spirit. Woo!
Is that the first time you've talked to a spirit? No, it's not.
Well,
You talked to Kaiphas.
Yeah, I have talked to Kaiphas, but that's the first time I actually, said, hey, I'm going to talk to the spirits around me, and then talked to one that was around me.
Okay. So yeah, Bloodstar, go ahead and roll. You're making breakfast, right?
Yes.
Go ahead and roll me alchemy, and then we'll eat. We'll eat breakfast.
Let's go. Okay. 31.
Okay. Oh, great. So with that roll, everyone else who was asleep will smell the aroma of breakfast that he has made, and we will wait.
No, it's much different than usual.
Yes, it is a bit different. It is different than usual.
Yeah.
We'll wake
so,
up on.
hold on.
What is that smell?
Smells good.
Wait.
Yeah.
When I'm like, when I put them on like plates, I want to try and like cover them first, like cover them so that people can't see what they are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that yeah.
Okay.
And then when it's time for everyone to wake up, I'll just say, I'll just yell, "Everybody wake up! Breakfast is ready."
Mmm.
Awesome. Yeah,
Mm.
ready to eat.
Kaliff is gonna. He's probably gonna be asleep a little bit.
Thank
because he
you.
was asleep earlier.
Yeah,
Do not
thank you.
uncover the food yet.
So no, we're gonna. I mean, Vandra's gonna dig in. So
I'm ready to eat.
Wait,
Yeah.
stop.
What?
This is my birthday present to myself.
okay.
I took it upon myself to invent a brand new food item. I call it a wrap.
A what?
And he's
A
gonna
rat?
uncover his plate.
R-A-T?
Wrap.
Wrap.
W-R-A-P.
Oh, a P. Oh, a
Like
wrap.
a bandage.
What is this?
You made a bandage?
I'm gonna uncover my thing.
Uh-oh.
Smell edible. That's weird, dude.
I'm gonna uncover mine. Can you describe what we're uncovering?
Yeah.
Well, you see, a while back I saw some bread, and I was thinking, what if I just wrapped that around something? Hence the name. And I thought normal bread isn't good at wrapping around things. So yesterday I stayed up a little later to work on this, and so I came up with this new type of bread. I haven't worked out a name for it yet.
Well, I think wrap is nice, and it's
the texture just right.
It's a blood wrap. Mmm. Interesting.
That's weird, but okay. Yeah.
Huh. So this bread is malleable. It's able to be folded quite easily.
Like
paper
bread.
Dude, I don't even need plating. I can just hold it.
Exactly. See, that was exactly my point. Because when you're eating things, it's way too easy for it to fall and get all over you. So this way, it's all contained, so it can't fall.
I see. So you made an edible plate.
Yes.
What if you baked this and made it hard?
Well, then it wouldn't be a wrap.
Then it'd be a plate again.
But it'd be a harder plate, and then like let's say like it tears, then it can't be able to tear because it's hard.
Yeah, but then it'd be like brittle.
Oh well, I'm eating my wrap.
Thank you. Tastes very good.
Dig in. Really I hope you like it. I will take suggestions on improvements.
I have never tasted anything like this or seen this anywhere. I do like it.
First time tasting this too.
Nice.
Yes. I will then sit down and eat it. Okay. And hope I like it.
No, it's good. You did it very well. For something that's never. Yeah. So it's good.
Yeah. How many things have y'all invented? Exactly.
So we'll eat breakfast and we'll head out, right? We'll pack up and head out. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna ask the party while they're eating. Do any of you know how to read and write in Dwarven?
That's cricket. Cause not here.
Yeah. No.
What about you, Vandra? Do you know how to speak read and write in Worm?
Oh yeah.
Would you mind teaching me?
Sure. How about we learn after we get back to Chaluk'Sen. I'm sure they'll have utensils and stuff and maybe a table.
Well, I'm gonna hand you the pen and paper and ask you to write out some words.
Okay. And we'll just be simple words like the is maybe some
Well,
simple
typically the first things that you would teach would be
name,
greetings.
cat, dog, stuff like that.
Normally you'd teach greetings first, but hey.
Well, let him do his thing, son. Let him do his thing.
Hey,
Yeah, he's just, hey, hello, I guess. But anyway, yeah, so I'll write that down, and then we can work on that. But we'll go ahead and pack up. And I've rolled a 32 to get us back on the map and going to Chaluk'Sen. Now, it is 8:50. We started a little late in terms of recording. You guys have a little bit more time, or?
I gotta get off at 9, unfortunately.
Okay. All right. In that case, we will go ahead and we'll wrap it up on the way to Chaluk'Sen. So I have some questions for you guys real quick. To get there. Let's see. Oh wow. Okay. What do you think is going on with the Chaha'o?
I think that Chaha'o isn't used to other wolves yet, and she thinks that they're like weird, I guess.
Okay.
I can't answer this one.
For lack of a better term.
I believe I thought there were no, it was just the one purple wolf. I thought there was multiple. No, I guess it's just gonna be that like she hears other wolves and she doesn't like them because she's not used to other wolves. Like, not, magically summoned wolves that suck up core.
Real original.
Okay.
I have a question.
I know it's not dealing with other wolves because it was a foul odor that she smelled. And then after it passed, then she was able to relax again. So I don't think it's just a natural wolf that she's sensing. I don't know what it is exactly, but we do know it has odor to it. And right now, I'm not sure if it's just moving so quickly or is it in another plane or is it magical, but she's sensing it. But it's brief right now.
Okay.
I have no idea, so I'll just bite the bullet.
All right. All right.
What does that
next
mean
question?
when you say you're gonna bite the bullet? Like, what are what bullet are
Bite
you
the
biting?
bullet.
You just passed the question.
The
You
next
didn't bite any bullets.
Shut up,
Oh
before
my
I kill your
goodness.
character.
Oh my goodness, no. But the next question for you guys is, what do you think Hansen was talking about?
At one point.
Or like what he meant when he was talking to Matatopa?
So when he was talking to Matatopa, he said
First
that
thing or the second thing?
What?
He said two very cryptic things.
he
First
said
one and the second one.
he said one is for all, but not all are one. Something along those lines.
He said one is for all, but one is not all. And then the second, no, that was the only thing that he said that was kind of cryptic.
Yeah, the only other thing
That's
is
true.
that there's danger everywhere.
Yeah.
One is for all.
One is for all, but one is not all.
My best guess is he could be talking about Vandra because Vandra is willing to stand up for the party, but he's not like Vandra is willing to stand up for the party, but he sees himself as stronger than the party, so he kind of sees himself like as a big part, like a bigger part than anybody else of the party. And it's going to have something to do with Vandra that's going to be dangerous in the future.
Okay.
I had no idea.
What
Okay.
is I think that he's just saying like the importance of one person is not equal to the importance of like a whole. If you understand what I mean.
Okay.
I think maybe he was saying like, because Manitoba was asking him about danger, and so I was thinking maybe he was saying like one is like, dang it, I'm dropping everything over here.
Oh, stinky.
That there is danger coming, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's either like maybe there's danger coming, but it's not for everybody, or maybe there's more than like there's danger, but not just for one person.
I think that I agree with Manitoba that there's danger, but I think that there are different dangerous things.
Yeah.
Like there is a wide spectrum danger that is going for just everybody. And then there's a direct danger for a certain either a certain person or a certain group of people.
Yeah,
that all fit within the same category.
I'll add to that. I would say it's like a hierarchy. You know, you got one is for all, so one enemy or danger is for everybody, but then the one is not for all. Maybe there's a level to it. So it's levels to this evil thing that surrounds us, danger that's surrounding us.
Okay. Let's see. The question for Belac: who do you think gave the best gift?
The best gift.
He got 3 gifts, right?
I did. Huh. That's a really tough question.
Because you got one from Manitoba, you got one from Rasitlian, and you got one from me.
Yeah. Probably, as much as it's weird as a gift, the symbolism behind Rasitlian's was definitely the best.
Yeah.
Because he's trying to accept me into his family versus just give me a rock or something. So.
It's not just a rock. It's going to be a magic rock.
That's not a show for you. That took all of my MAPR. I had to drain myself of magic so I could put up a little cartoon.
Anyone can do magic and make their clones fight.
Yeah, but did anybody think about doing that?
That wasn't even that much of a gift. I wasn't even watching you in the beginning.
Wow.
Like,
I said it's just a rock. Come on.
I wanted him.
I'm leaving. That's it.
At the moment, it is.
I'm gone. I'm not here anymore.
At the moment, it is a red stone. That's literally it. Nothing more, nothing less.
That's hilarious. Okay.
Also, Davies is giving me training. Like.
That is funny. That is funny. Last but not least, I'm gonna go ahead and say D4 because we didn't really do combat or anything like that. Not too much. We hunted. So I'm gonna. Who wants to roll the D4?
I
said it first.
No, you did not.
I did too.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, why
said
don't
it
we roll it
last.
on a dice? Personally, I think I should get more space on
I
whatever
said it
we
last.
roll because I did the role playing. But whatever you say.
Who said it first? That's all.
Yeah. No.
Roll it. Like
it'll be up to the Lord Master.
I heard Dave first, so.
All right.
I heard him dead last.
Oh,
it can't be worse than my roll earlier.
Yeah.
It really can't.
And it really wasn't worse than my roll earlier.
Did it match? Wow.
One.
Yes.
Wow.
I told you it wasn't worse.
So
Sorry,
what's the
guys.
question? I give you guys 3 EP, and then you have the 1 for just the gameplay. But yeah, we'll wrap this now.
Wait.
Oh, did I get one for giving the best present?
No.
He just wanted to divide us.
Yeah, I just wanted to see what y'all would do.
Wait, so we got.
So you said 3 for the questions?
Yeah.
And then 1 for the roll. Okay.
Yep.
Sorry, guys.
And I'll hit you up and later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, blame the LM. He shouldn't have let me roll.
What? You flagged to roll, and I heard you first.
I'm just saying, I left it up to the LM.
Yeah, you did say you left it up to the LM. Also, I had exactly 400.
I think he's upset that his stone didn't get chosen.
Hey, now, let's not go there. That's too soon.
Yeah.
Hey, if it makes you guys feel any better, my ending total EP is at 420 exactly, which is
nice.
Nice.
Dang.
Okay, fam. We'll go ahead and wrap this up. Thank you for watching another installment of EverMore. The adventure of Wahuru. Be sure to check us out at ManChildLTD.com. That is our website. Also check our YouTube channel out at ManChild TV and our Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at EverLore Game. That is EverLoregame. We can't wait to see y'all there.
All right.
Awesome.
Peace out, Cam fam.
See y'all later.
See ya.
Cam fam.
Bye.
Bye.
Buy our merch.